6:10 remaining here in the third period. Score tied 2-2. Nice job by Keezer right to the point. 30 left on the two penalties. Don Spatafor coming out, doesn't quite make it. Gets the pass intercepted beautifully by Todd Jackson as the Huskies break out. Sean Trzaskowski come together. Rock in a hard place. One of the Big Reds clears his own.
Another hard, clean hit.
Shoulder to shoulder. Cleared by the Big Reds. Todd Murphy has the Jets. The Hell's team coming on the left wing, 2-on-2. Sweeping on left wing. Shot one not open. Big Reds clear. Icing hold off. 5:10 remaining in the third period.
Yes, Nate Johnson did a nice job of clearing that puck out of there.
Doug Peterson catching the long pass, coming onside, and now the offside is called. Just went off on the other wing, because Doug looked like he was okay.
Yeah, both teams are becoming more cautious as the game's going on. Most of the play has been between the blue lines.
Huskies win the draw. Mike Sly won the draw. Jamie Webb tips it into the offensive zone. Back order comes, and now Travis McIntyre was held up by Webb. Gets off a wrist shot. Saved nicely. Oh! Just before Morris Wallace. Actually on the rebound.
Well, strange combination, Don. Mike Lashbrook making a big save. Morris Hall trying to put the puck in the net. That's happened more than once tonight.
You can pretty well rest assured that Mike Lashbrook won't be letting any cheap goals in. Travis McIntyre. Maintain control. That's Zito. Back to Murphy. Murphy dumps it into the Big Red zone and they bring it right back out. And then dump it deep into the Huskies zone.
Both teams back at full strength.
5 down. There's a long pass off the glass. Hit the referee instead. Now, Roger Fox dumps it deep into the Huskies zone. Catching in the back of the net, tipped out by Zito. 3:59 left in the third and final period. As the boys battle behind the net. Nice job on Lashbrook, tipping it back into the corner. John Spatafor punched into the corner by Zito. Zito now picks up the puck behind the net. Maintaining good puck control. Redfield takes a hit in the corner. And this one back. Travis McIntyre fighting off two Huskies. They're content to freeze the puck, and now Steve Hale comes out to the other side and backhands it the length of the ice, icing the puck. 3:13 remaining in this game.
Well, Don, maybe that big game against Sarnia Northern the other night over there is catching up with the Huskies. This third period here has been pretty much Big Reds.
That's a good point. High school hockey, 45 minutes of hockey, physical game. It's pretty tough to play back-to-back games. Not feel the effects of the we're going to take this face off. We're facing Larry Quigley. Quigley seems to take the draws on the left wing side. Turns back into Keezer. Huskies on the draw. Murphy. Hinton gets the puck up the right side. He breaks on his long wing in the right wing. Pass, rebounds out. Peterson found the score. And the Huskies couldn't cash in on the loose puck in the goal mouth. Now the Big Reds clear the zone and almost had a dangerous rush of their own. Gets it to the net, covered by Mike Rashburn. 2:43 in this final period.
Real close checking. Both these teams are just kind of just waiting for that big opportunity, but I don't see the defense letting down on either team.
Yes, I believe this is the way hockey should be played. You can have your 10 to 8 games. I like a low-scoring game like this where a goal really means something. Dribbling in close, tip up and over the glass by Brian Murphy. What you're seeing tonight is a good example of MHRC athletic endeavor that's really showing the raw spirit that's present in a game like this. Fails to get through, and now does get it over into the center ice area. Deep into the Big Red zone. Jim Spanifold. Now Lindowski breaks out. Hard slaps it high off the glass. Lindowski. And that's the one. Oh! Jerry Ward on a great scoring opportunity. Another shot. Goes just wide. Huskies desperately trying to clear the zone. Now Ward again. Shoots just wide.
Nice opportunity by Ward. Probably about the first shift he's had out there the third period. Probably had one of the best scoring opportunities.
The Big Reds will like to get some fresh legs out there and almost play it off. A minute 40 remaining in the third period. We have a whistle. Not sure of the call here. Oh.
We lost part of the arena.
We've got to paint a glass on, and I'm sure this is going to cause quite a delay unless they can just slip it back in there without any specialized work being done.
Mr. Sly down there with all his protective equipment probably could do a good job of taking care of that territory.
He probably knocked the glass out himself, pounding on it.
Yeah, I guess that's typical parent feelings.
I don't remember a big hit back there, but evidently something happened earlier, and the lining came out, and the glass right with it a little bit later. Another job well done by Nick, our ace maintenance man here. Johnny on the spot within a minute and a half. We're ready to go again. 1 minute, 42 seconds remaining. And with this delay, we'll have done is probably give each team's first line a chance to rest up and probably finish the game.
Yeah, I just hope that wasn't our goal, Judge, just trying to get a better view of the game. Kind of dangerous.
It'd be like sticking your head over the foxhole. Now the Big Reds are making the best of this. Right on and now. We have John Keyser taking the face off at center ice with Morris Hall, Harry Kugley on the left lane. Sure enough, Bill Redfield ejects from the Huskies. Counter action. Big Reds win the draw. Morris Hall kicks it into the Huskies zone. Not very deep. Minute 30. Ryan Murphy shoots it into the Big Red zone. Then turn, chip it out to center ice. Big Reds again done so while the Huskies were still clearing the zone. Thus an offside is called with 1:14 remaining. Third and final period here at the corner.
Well, Don, this game clearly mirrors what the Times-Herald said today about both these teams. Both the coaches stressed that they like the defensive game, and I think we've seen a great defensive battle here tonight from the goaltending right on up to the forwards.
Indeed. Big Reds win the draw, but just took it into the northern zone, and they return the favor. As the puck remains between the blue lines and then tipped into the bench. It's a good time to mention that we've got 2 or 3 weeks of hockey still going to be played here on Thursday and Saturday nights at McMorran. Stop down to see some of the good action. And then I believe in the first week of March, the state tournament starts in Flint. The Courier, Big Reds, and the Huskies will be playing. So we'll watch some great action there. Final minute of play. The puck goes deep into the Husky zone. Hughley. Slide tips it away from him behind the net. Here's Kiefer. Comes together with Big Murphy. And the Big Red player trapped in the zone. And subsequent outside call 36 seconds remaining. Period 3.
Well, Don, I thought we had a broken stick down there. I see a little debris laying in the corner in the northern end down there. Mike Lashbrook's going to go out and clear it away. That was quite a collision down there behind the net.
I believe we've had a timeout call. 1 minute timeout. I believe it's the first, maybe the second week of March, Ken, when the regionals start in Flint. How's your memory on that?
Yeah, Don, I'm pretty sure it is. Looking at the high school schedule and stuff, it could be the fourth go-around between these two schools, and unfortunately we have to go to Flint to watch it. With such a nice facility here, it's a shame we can't have some of the districts here. So
you see the Huskies and Big Reds, really the only other serious contender being Davidson or possibly Flint Kearsley. The other teams should not be much of a factor in the regional. The winner of that regional usually takes 3 games to win the regional. The winner then goes to state quarterfinal play. That's when the going gets real tough.
yeah, I think either one of the Portland area schools, depending on how well they play and how serious they are when they go over there, stand a real good chance of coming out of the district a winner. The big stumbling block is that goaltender from Davison.
Portland teams won the regional about 4 straight years until last year. That thrilling 6 overtime game over Davidson prevailed over the Huskies. So perhaps this is the year where all Portland teams can garner that regional crown. Well, Jim Bennett's got a handful already to go over there for the exciting action. "36 seconds remain here as we're ready for face-off." Steve Hill of the Huskies. Ray Hughley of the Big Reds. Jockeying for position, and Hughley gets the draw. Oh, we got a 2-on-1. And that's all the right wing on the offside call. Very close call.
What a nice idea. What a nice idea. That's that play I was talking about earlier where you flip the puck down the rink and hope for that breakaway.
Morris Hall and Cruiser on a 2-on-1, and you got one danger to green right there.
Yeah, that play only took 6 seconds, so it's really kind of play that doesn't hurt somebody.
Todd Dix just leaving the arena. Must have sustained some kind of an injury. Mike Bassett.
Yeah, and number 20 for the Big Reds just left the rink, Mike Bassett.
Penalty call of some nature. Now we've had a timeout call. 1 minute timeout. Only a few seconds of action left here. 26 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what there was. 29 seconds left in the game because that last play started at the 35-second mark. Fortunately for high school hockey, each team only gets one minute timeout per game. It isn't like the National Basketball Association where that last 2 minutes can last 30.
That's a good point, Ken. It's very real. If this was a basketball game, it's going to take about 4 minutes and take about 12. 29 seconds. We'll see if either team can break this 2-2 deadlock.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see who the matchups are here. I think by what I see right now here, Northern's going with their big guns. Fort Ewing High's going with their big guns.
It's 4-4 because of the 2 penalties. 4-4 hockey usually becomes a little more of a conservative style. It may be seen as well in this case. It's a big red. Bigger. Top of the face-off circle. Cross over to Morris Hall on the point. Keep the shot towards the goal. 15 seconds left. The Huskies break out with Mike Slide. Big Red's clear of the zone with 10 seconds remaining. Ryan Murphy back with the puck. Reverses the flow nicely. 4 seconds. Look, here he comes. Doesn't get a shot off. And this exciting hockey game ends in a 2-2 tie. Maybe that's justice. Pretty equal teams out there. We're seeing the high school hockey at its finest today. And when you know it, shots on goal for the game end at 29 degrees. And it's really nice seeing out of center ice to see the players, a lot of whom which have played with each other throughout the earlier years, hugging each other, and congratulations. On behalf of Ken Harris, this is Don Button. We'd like to thank CPHS for putting this game on, their producer Larry Langs, under the direction of Charlie Sensi, and the very capable camera work of Delaney Harding, Jessica Ross, and Kerry Wilkins. We wish you a good evening.